Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jeffrey with Achieve Ed. Today we're going to be taking a break from the article videos and we are going to be talking about college waitlists. So with college decisions coming out these past couple weeks and the next few weeks, maybe the decision is unfortunately not what you wanted or expected. Perhaps you got waitlisted at a dream school. And don't worry, that means you didn't get rejected yet, so you still have a shot at the school. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the waitlist process. I'm going to answer some questions about the waitlist, and I'm also going to give some advice so you can have the best chance possible of getting off that waitlist and into your dream school. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you guys go ahead and sign up for Emile Learning. They're a sponsor of the channel right now, and they're an AP study resource for high school students. They have a lot of high quality videos to help you guys study and review for the AP exams. All you have to do to sign up is go ahead and go to hiemile.com, click sign up now, and make sure you guys are entering promo code ACHIEVE so you get that free trial and so that they know we sent you. And yeah, go ahead and do that. I think it'll help a lot. And back into the video. Okay, so as you guys know, when you get a college decision, there's generally 3 results that you could expect. Option 1 is accept, and that means like, yay, right? You got accepted into the school. Option 2 is reject, which means unfortunately the college did not find you suitable for their school, or they did not have space for you in their class, so they're not going to allow you to join, and you do not have an opportunity to join the class that year. Now there's a third option, it's the waitlist, and this is kind of the between accept and reject. They're not directly accepting you into the school, but they're also not rejecting you like straight away, right? They're kind of saying, we're gonna give you a shot. Like if we need extra students in our class, maybe our yield numbers are not what we predicted, so we need to take some students off the waitlist. We might choose you and then you will get accepted into the class. So those are the 3 options, and of course in this video, we are gonna be talking about the waitlist option. Now, I'm going to talk about the process in a bit, but first I wanted to answer some common questions about the waitlist. The most common question I'm getting is the waitlist binding? Meaning that like if you sign up for the waitlist and you get off the waitlist, do you have to accept that offer and attend that school? And the answer is no. The waitlist is non-binding at the vast majority of schools, meaning that if you sign up for the waitlist and you somehow get off the waitlist, you do not have to commit to that school. You can choose to reject the waitlist accept offer if it comes around. So really there is no risk of signing up for a waitlist. There's going to be time and effort involved, and I'm going to talk about that later, but no actual risk. Like you won't have to be forced to attend that school if you really don't want to. And the second common question I'm getting is, can you apply to multiple waitlists? The answer to that is absolutely yes. You can apply to as many waitlists as you want. So let's say you got waitlisted at 5 schools. You can go ahead and apply for the waitlist for each of those 5 schools, or maybe just 2 of them or 3 of them. And if you get off the waitlist at say 2 of those schools, then you can choose between the 2 or none of them at all. So yeah, those are just 2 common questions I wanted to get off the table right at the start. And now let's go ahead and talk about the entire waitlist process from start to finish. Okay, so obviously the first thing is actually getting a waitlist letter. In the letter that you get in your college portal, it's gonna pretty clearly say whether you've been waitlisted or not. It's usually gonna say the word waitlisted. Now, the very first thing you want to do is think about whether you want to sign up for that waitlist. And here's a couple things you might want to take into consideration. First, is the school that you got waitlisted from a school that you really, really want to go to? Like, is it actually your dream school? Like, would you give up any of the other acceptances you got to go to that school? And if the answer is yes, then yeah, you should probably apply for the waitlist because it's going to give you another opportunity at the school. Another thing to consider is whether you still have more college decisions coming out later on. If you do, then maybe you want to wait until all your decisions come out, and then you can consider like whether you think it's worth it to apply for the waitlist. And if you do want to apply for the waitlist, then you should go ahead and do it. And normally the way to do this is gonna be in the portal itself. Usually there's gonna be like a button or something like that, or a link, probably just checking a box or something like that and saying you want to join the waitlist. If not, then you might have to like email your admissions officer, but usually they will just have that waitlist like form right there in the portal. So you can just go ahead and fill that out, and then boom, you are on the waitlist. Now, from here on, there's technically nothing more you have to do. Like, you sign up for the waitlist, all you can do is wait, right? And sure, you can go ahead and do that. But if you sign up for the waitlist, I think you guys actually want to attend the school. That means you want to maximize your chances of getting off the waitlist. Because remember, colleges are only going to be taking limited students off the waitlist, if any, and they waitlist a lot of students. So among that waitlist pile, there's not a guaranteed chance that if they take someone off the waitlist, it's going to be you. So you want to stand out among that waitlist pool so that if they do take some students off the waitlist, they're going to be looking at your file. And the way to do that is not by just sitting back and waiting a couple months. What you want to do is send a letter of continued interest. And if you guys don't know what this is, I can make a more detailed video about this maybe next week. But just a brief overview, basically, you guys want to write a letter, like in Google Docs or Microsoft Word or whatever, saying why the school should take you off the waitlist, why you want to attend that school so badly, right? So a few things you should definitely include in the letter is, first of all, just kind of an overview of your application, maybe your most important awards or anything like that. Just keep it very brief here because they do have your application still, so you don't want to go into too many details, but kind of just introduce yourself, right? Talk about a very brief overview, maybe the major you want to do. Then talk about why you really want to attend that school. Like, talk about your passion for that school. And if you've already written a why college essay for that school, like in the supplementals, try not to repeat the same information that's found in there because they already have that essay in the file. So you want to maybe state some new reasons in this letter of continued interest. You want to convince them, you want to show your passion, right? Because obviously they want to take students off the waitlist who they think will actually accept the waitlist offer. So really show your passion. Another thing you want to do is make a resume update, right? If you've gotten any recent awards since you've submitted your application, or if you've had any major developments in your extracurricular activities or anything like that, you do want to briefly talk about that in your letter of continued interest. Basically, the idea is you're not just a static applicant. You're not just doing everything for the college apps. Then once you submitted your college app, like, you know, you're slacking off, right? They want to see that even after you submitted your college apps, you're still passionate about the things that you do and you're still developing those things. And that since the time you submitted your college apps back in December or, you know, whenever you submitted it, that you've actually progressed. So yeah, to summarize, in that letter of continued interest, make sure you guys are including a brief overview of yourself, reasons why you really want to attend the school, and a resume update, preferably just one or two things. In terms of the length of the letter, try to keep it like 1 page, maybe 2 pages, but I think 1 page fits best, just because you don't want to make them read like a bunch of unnecessary material because they already have your full application like already on file. In terms of when to submit this letter, honestly, any time, probably I would say generally the earlier the better. You probably don't want to do it like immediately, like the day after you got waitlisted. Maybe that's like a little bit too rushed, but maybe like, I don't know, a few weeks after that. There's that, the letter of continued interest. And now the next step in the process is just waiting to see whether you will get off the waitlist. So in terms of the kind of timeline of what you should expect, so usually college decisions come out in like March or April, right? So that's around the time that you are going to get waitlisted. And then technically colleges could start taking students off the waitlist anytime, but usually they'll start doing it after May 1st, which is the deadline that most colleges have for committing to a college. Because after that, they're going to have a better idea of how many spots they might need to fill in their incoming classes. I think July is probably the latest that you should expect to hear from a college if you are getting off the waitlist. Beyond that, like, probably they've already shaped their class. Although, of course, with the pandemic, I don't know, maybe August might actually be the deadline this year, but who knows? Basically, bottom line is anytime after May 1st is when you should expect to hear back from waitlists, if at all. Now, one thing I do want to remind you guys of, and I kind of alluded to it, is that because of this year's pandemic, a lot of things are going to be very unique. So in terms of the time that you expect to hear back from colleges about their waitlist and whether you got off the waitlist, to also just how many students that they might be taking off the waitlist in the first place. A lot of these things are going to be very different this year compared to past years. And I did talk about this in more detail in my previous video, so go ahead and watch that if you haven't already. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully this video was informative for you guys. If it was, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you don't miss another college advice upload. And lastly, if you guys want a one-on-one free consultation with our team to talk about waitlists or talk about your letter of continued interest or anything related to college apps, go ahead and sign up in the link in the description. But besides that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.